Man, shout out to my brother Chicken. Keep cooking like he's cooking, man. Hey, man, y'all need to take everything they say serious about how Stephen A. Smith not keeping it real and how he's not keeping the same energy with Ryan Garcia and with J.J. Redick, the whole nine. ESPN has done a poor job of covering those aspects, but when it comes to a black athlete, you see all the criticism and derogatory things said our way. But you guys, LeBron James, you guys are giving this first championship. Gilbert Arenas highlighted this. And end of the day, it's been sentiments that the LDBC has known all along when it comes to LeBron Ramon James. How, let's be real, and it comes down to the whole point I always brought up when it comes to the stars and the best players of all time. The NBA has always, you guys, taking care of the faces of the league, the best players, the guys that generate the most money for their league. They always cater to those guys. At the end of the day, Gilbert Arenas touched on how basically LeBron was given his first championship because the league knew that they didn't want LeBron James to go against a veteran team like the Spurs in the finals around that time, and they knew it was going to be risky to the point where Miami possibly would have lost again. They would have went against the Spurs instead of the Thunder. They knew that the Thunder was a young team, a team that was up and coming, a team that really didn't have the experience. So why not put the Miami Heat against that type of caliber team to the point where that they won't give Miami as a tough time as like the San Antonio Spurs will have. So Gill said when he was in the league, he seen that. And he everybody in the league, he basically prefaced that everybody in the league saw that coming and how they basically was catering to LeBron and putting them in position to finally win his first championship. And when you think about it, if he did win against that Spurs team in 2012, honestly, Spurs probably would have won that series again because they already had the best game plan when it comes to LeBron James, and the Spurs were younger. They actually in 2012 was better than the team that won by a record margin in 2014. So, end of the day, I think what Gil said is absolutely true. I think he's absolutely right about that. We can't pick and choose to when we co-sign to what these players say. We can't pick and choose. Talk to me. But you sit up there highlighting when Gilbert Arenas that says some things that probably was to your liking when it comes to Michael Jordan, when it comes to the 90s era, when Gilbert Arenas trashed the whole 90s era and the 80s. People co-sign with everything Gilbert Arenas said, but now when it's pertaining to LeBron Ramon James, you guys feel away. But I think all you fanboys, whether it's a Jordan fanboy that feel like Jordan shit don't stink, and LeBron fanboy, they are blind to what the big business of the NBA is. People could say it's speculation, but for years, the NBA always catered to the best players of the league. And guess what? In big business, that's what you got to do if you want to promote your sport. At the end of the day, you seen it. You seen it, you guys. And let's be real, like I told people, the NBA made sure Kobe Bryant didn't pass Michael Jordan in rings. Kobe should have had more than 5 rings, you guys. But the NBA put a stop to that by not letting him get Chris Paul. That's a true fact. Let's be real. If they would have got Chris Paul, Kobe would have won 2 more rings guaranteed. Look at what LeBron was doing when LeBron and them beat Golden State, come back for 3-1. We did you a favor with that by suspending Drummond, but guess what? We put the babyface assassin back in the forefront. We gonna give them Kevin Durant. That stopped LeBron James for competing for titles. That stopped LeBron in the last part of his prime from winning championships. So you guys can say speculation, but am I gonna take you guys' word or the people that played in the league, the people that was around that time that knows what goes on behind the scenes in the NBA? I truly go side with the guys that was in the NBA, and Gilbert Arenas was in the NBA. So for fanboys to sit up there and go crazy or saying it's speculation, saying that it's conspiracy theory, and you guys don't want to roll with it because it kills your whole narrative about how LeBron James is viewed or how people view the NBA in general. You guys are fanboys and in denial of what goes on. Hey, how you doing? We got rebranded in the building. Let me let you in. Let me tell a ticket to let you in, brother. Give me a second. So you should be coming in a second. I'm gonna take a ticket to let you in. But end of the day, man, you can't pick and choose. I would have invited this character on, but all he gonna do is try to get disrespectful and clout chase off a ticket name. So that's why I ain't invited Go James Kingdom on, because when he invited me, that nigga put me in backstage for the whole show. So I was like, I ain't gonna play this game with him.
What happened with what's good, my brother? What happened with you and Goat?
I came on this show last Friday, and I guess because I was too politically correct, he didn't like that. So
Hmm.
he put me backstage for basically his whole show. I'm like, damn, you invited me, bro. I wouldn't have came on if you was gonna do this.
Yeah, you could have just popped in on the link like everybody else and be in the chat with it.
Yeah.
Now, hey, let me ask you. So, what inspired this topic today? Like, was there something that came out or whatever? Has
I,
somebody
it,
spoken
it,
out or
it
what
actually
was?
been it actually been a few days ago, but I just wanted to speak on it because I want people to keep the same energy.
Okay.
You got a lot of people that co-signs Gilbert Arenas comments a lot when he preface on certain things that they don't like or whatever, right?
Hmm.
But then when it's something that pertaining to what they don't like or what they don't
They
feel,
dismiss it.
they dismiss it and shy away from it. So a lot of people like Go James Kingdom, shied away. God damn, shied away from the smoke, man. With what Gil said about how the NBA handled LeBron
Hey,
his
hold
first
on.
time.
Shorty was thick or something. That goddamn nigga. That shit recognizable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She
That shit.
fine as
Hey,
she
niggas
fine as a
recognize that shit.
motherfucker. I can't even lie.
Now go ahead though. Go ahead though. So okay, get
And
back to it.
I'm looking like a straight bum in this motherfucker. But she fine as a motherfucker. But yeah,
So,
she's
but Gil. So you saying people get away from what Gil's saying when they don't agree
oh
with talking about?
yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want to touch it because I remember Go James Kingdom was basically posting for like a 2 week straight talking about what Gil and said, and now all of a sudden, because he said somehow the NBA gifted his first championship, he don't talk about that. So my thing is like, I agree. Now when it comes to the NBA, bro,
Hmm.
I understand behind the scenes with it. When you pushing the product,
Hmm. It's a
you got to
business.
you got to cater to your more talented players. So Magic and Bird, the NBA made sure to put a competitive roster around the Celtics and the Lakers the whole '80s. Them niggas was still getting lottery picks after winning championships. So they made sure they got the top guys year in and year out, so that rivalry could have kept going. You feel me?
Hmm.
And then once they see Bird wasn't the same no more, they tailored toward Michael Jordan. But guys don't understand it. Always been like that, bro. And niggas being in denial, that's what tripped me out about. So
Okay.
it always had to rebranded, bro. About how niggas, had the whole NBA go cater to their best guys. It don't matter what it is.
No,
They always done this.
that's a fact. Actually, I think I agree with you though. Herb. Yeah, he was gifted his first championship against the Thunder. I think they won that shit in what, five? It was like what, 4-1 series.
Yeah, yeah, they won
Um,
at five. Yeah.
yeah. So I agree. I think he was gifted that championship. Um, you, because I don't know what to trust anymore. Her, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what to trust anymore since 1988. Defensive Player of the Year award was
Nigga, you could go further
uh,
than that, nigga.
not not
You
not
remember,
not for sure, for sure. Listen,
you remember what Shaquille O'Neal said? They said, man, before they upgraded with everything, they said the home team always was gifted better stats. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
but this is my thing though, right? I'm not gonna come up here and call you an idiot, a fool. I actually agree with you, bro. My trust in the NBA has been shaken. Um, I don't know what to believe anymore. My GOAT, Michael Jordan. Uh, that 1988 Defensive Player of the Year award has the credibility of that is shot since we found out about them padding padding the stats for Jordan on the defensive end. I wouldn't put it past them handing LeBron James his first championship. The integrity of the league has been shown to not be that high. They will give out hey, go play baseball. We gotta suspend you. Go play baseball. Hey, you gained 15 pounds of muscle in one summer. We're not gonna test you though, Jordan. Your eyes are a little yellow. You're balding. I wouldn't put it past them, Herm. Like for real, bro. I think the league is definitely, uh, you know, doing things to put the greats ahead. Like the Kobe Bryants. They gifted him and Shaq their first championship as well. What do you think about that, though, Herm? What do you think about the NBA? Just kind of, it's being scripted at this point, Herm.
I mean, the NBA always been scripted. That's how they make their money. You got to realize the Kings were robbed in 2002. Let's be real, the
Fact.
Kings actually was a better team than the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. But they robbed them with some bad calls.
Let's look at the fouls in the '06 finals. With my
Oh,
Mavs
come
and the
on.
Heat. Look at all the foul shots that D Wade was just
Y'all
getting.
couldn't stop D Wade though.
And
I
he was
ain't
cooking
gonna
the shit
lie.
out of us. I ain't gonna lie, but them
Yeah, I ain't
fouls
gonna
didn't
lie.
help either though. You couldn't look at that nigga the wrong way without them blowing a whistle. But yeah, but no. Back to you though, Herm. You agree with me though. The league, the integrity of the league is just shaken since 1988, where they gifted Michael Jordan his Defensive Player of the Year award, and also gifted him stats on the defensive end. Herm, you agree, right?
I mean, I always said I believe that the NBA, excuse me, that the NBA cater to Michael Jordan and did certain things to help him be more successful and to push the brand even more. So I'm not a guy that's delusional. I'm not a guy that's not real about that. But it's still, like I tell niggas, it still don't take away the greatness for all them niggas. Magic and Bird still great. They saved the damn league. Um, Shaq and Kobe still great. Goddamn, LeBron James still great. Michael Jordan still great. Still don't take
Hold
away.
on, hey, Herm, let me stop trolling though. Let me ask you though,
Uh
right?
oh. Uh oh.
Do you think it was necessary though for them to do all this? Like, do you think the league needed Jordan to do the 1988 Defensive Player of the Year for the credibility of the league? Do you think that they needed LeBron James to win, to eventually break through and start
I
winning
think.
championships?
I
Kobe, all
think.
of them.
I think they had to because with Michael Jordan, if you trying to push to the point where that you trying to move on for Magic and Bird,
Yeah,
you gotta make a certain guy look unstoppable and look like he's God.
and he did for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And with LeBron, everybody been saying he was the chosen one. That he was that nigga and all that. So you can't have the chosen one not win.
yeah,
So you gotta make sure your investment on selling that someone been the chosen one actually come through. So they had to cater to those guys to push their league. It was good for their league. It was good. It was good for them to accomplish that. So for people to be in denial like the NBA doesn't fuck with the best players, like they even cater to Steph Curry. They cater to all the greats that ever
yeah. I
played the
think I
game.
think we look at it from a fan's perspective, but without understanding that shit's it's still a business. Like they still got to make business moves, and I don't know what to believe anymore, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what to believe anymore. especially since Jordan in 1988 and that Defensive Player of the Year. Which I will say, I haven't seen a lot of my favorite YouTubers speak about it. They've been quite silent on it.
I'm the only nigga
They're
that spoke about it though.
no, you are, and
So you
even that
think
we
it
we
was
had to
rigged?
bully you.
You think hold on. You think that the award was rigged for Jordan to win it?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the NBA rigged shit for every all time great you could think of. They rigged it for, bro.
Even Tim
They-
Duncan?
now Tim Duncan
I think that
to a,
draft was a little.
yeah, to a certain degree, yes, because
Oh, the draft. Okay,
Tim
okay.
Duncan wasn't supposed to go to no damn Spurs.
Hold on, is that Ishmael?
The only reason
Huh?
the only reason the Spurs got that draft pick is because goddamn David Robinson broke his leg. You know what I'm saying? The Spurs. You gotta remember that before David Robinson broke his leg, you gotta
There was
remember
yeah, I know,
it was
yeah,
in the Western Conference Finals. So
yeah.
they did, that was gifted. They gifted the Spurs a ring right
So
there.
do you
Then the
think
half the
what
season didn't
what
make it
was
no
it?
better. They
Same
beat
What
same
the
thing
was
with
it?
eight
Victor
seed.
Wembanyama.
The
Same thing with
Patrick
Victor.
Ewing, the Patrick Ewing draft pick and all that shit. Like,
Oh, they tried to help the Knicks win one. They just
uh,
Patrick Ewing got hurt though.
uh,
That's
So
what
so
hurt them.
the
Patrick
same.
Ewing got hurt.
So that what happened with last year with the draft lottery when the Spurs win the first pick.
Oh yeah. They gotta help the Spurs because the Spurs are known to deal with the foreigners. And end of the day, Greg Popovich still coaching. You can't have that man coaching with no franchise caliber player. They didn't have that. So
Because
yeah,
I was
he made
wondering at first why it was tanking, and then all of a sudden I seen this French kid go against Scoot Henderson in the G
I
League,
don't think
and
the Spurs.
I was like,
Spurs
that's the
were
one.
tanking. I don't think the
No. I'm
Spurs were
talking about
tanking. They
before. I
just
think
wasn't that good.
they weren't
Shit,
good. Yeah, they weren't good at
they
no,
all.
they
just
was
wasn't that
tanking.
good.
They was tanking. They traded
Nah,
Dejounte.
The NBA made sure the Spurs got the number one pick. You could say that, but I don't
Okay.
think they tanked per se.
Okay, because I was saying that because they traded Dejounte Murray. I was like, why they did that for? And then I seen a 7'5" guy go against Scoot Henderson in the G League, and I said, oh my goodness, I now know why. I see it now. That can
Nah, hey,
dribble.
who was that speaking? We can't see each other's
That's
name. Who was that?
Kid Trunks, man.
Kid
That's
Trunks.
Kid
Kid Trunks
Trunks.
was good, Brody.
When he was
Um,
going crazy about AJ Johnson, man. You let Lamar cook you like that, man.
He ain't cooked me. He ain't cooked me. I cooked him. He just had more people supporting him, and so you know how it go. One man army, my
hey, but
lonesome.
Kid Trunks, let me ask you, because today's topic is about
I
the
cooked
ninth.
him, dumbass.
It's about the
Cooked that dumb.
1988 Defensive Player of the Year award. That's what today's topic is about. What do you think about it? Do you think that we need to start seeing more YouTubers um, speak about it? People that usually speak about everything. They're speaking about Diddy. They speaking about everything outside of basketball. Do you think we need to start seeing people like Dreamers Pro and uh, the other guy that runs this channel? Do you think we need to start seeing them speak about the
And
Jordan?
you go get your ass kicked out. That's crazy shit you doing, man.
You better
You
get banned. You better get banned, man.
better slow your silly ass down. But
Hey,
look.
Herb, I've been kicked out of better places. I'll be fine. But
No, but you gotta realize why you keep focusing on Jordan. Why nobody ain't focusing on this? So while you talking about that, I'm from the LDBC. I talked about it, nigga. So have
we had to bully you into talking about it, and
no,
even then, the topic
you didn't bully me.
we bullied you
Y'all
into
just
talking
don't know how
about
to.
it.
Y'all just a damn hoes and cried all
Nah,
goddamn
nah,
day. I
nah,
was
no,
gonna
no,
touch on it anyway.
Herb,
I was
listen,
gonna touch on it.
Herb,
But
listen.
end of the day,
We
y'all
bullied
niggas
you.
cry like some hoes.
We
I'm
did.
telling the truth.
No.
Y'all cry
Listen,
like some hoes.
you are, and
I'm
listen,
telling the truth,
and
man.
we had to bully you into speaking about
Nah,
it.
look, I'm the bully, nigga. You can't bully the bully.
No, for sure, for sure. But the nerds bullied the bully into speaking about what they wanted him to speak about.
Oh,
And even that, the topic was still,
everybody good.
they still made the topic about, Jordan lies and all that shit. So, um, I don't know, her. I don't know. I need to see other people speak about these topics though, or we're gonna have to start labeling them as
All right, but
fanboys.
if you go do that, you gotta get on your fan group of the LeBron
Oh,
boys and
listen,
tell
listen,
them they
listen,
need to
listen,
cook on this.
listen. Hold on. It's
Hold on, time out,
fanboys.
Hold on. You be with Lamont?
Who he talking about?
Nah,
You talking about Lebron?
Lamont is not even a LeBron fan though. He just y'all gotta understand Lamont. Lamont do a lot of shit because it makes business sense. He's not a guy that always roll with his personal feelings towards a certain topic that he's talking about. So if you guys don't understand Lamont, that's how you gonna get caught up in his shit. But
Oh,
but
okay, okay,
but
okay.
but
Yeah,
but
yeah.
outside of that, I need the LeBron fanboys to talk about what Gil
Well,
said.
Herm,
Cause they
you know
talk
what?
about everything else
Hey,
Gil say.
listen, Herm. So I'm a just breaking news. I am now the king of cooking fanboys because you know you didn't cook Jordan fanboys, so we taking your chain.
I
Hold on, no,
did, cause,
hold on.
cause
Step
I don't
aside,
like no,
step
cause
aside.
I don't like what they do. Cause
Hmm.
how you gonna talk about one fan base and you do the same exact thing?
Well, yeah,
So
but listen, even
so sports rank got to do better.
LeBron, when we
I
talk about
mean,
LeBron fanboys, right? Like we talk about people like Locker Room. You know, and you know your case, you know, you want to mention, you know, Goat James or whatever. Uh, they've ruined basketball talk in a sense, right? And shout out to Goat James. I fuck with Goat James. But people like fanboys ruin sports talk because we can't have a real conversation. Nobody wants to be honest in these conversations. They a lot of the times they can't even make a point for why their person is the GOAT. They want to just throw dirt at the other player, right? Like so LeBron James, a lot of fans can't even tell you why they think he's the GOAT, but they can tell you about the flaws of Michael Jordan. They can tell you about the flaws of Kobe. And it's the same thing around with Jordan fans. Like them niggas, if you take away that 6-0, them niggas can't tell you shit. They can't tell you shit. And then it's like when you attack 6-0 with, well, I mean, we saw 8 Pete, they lose their fucking minds on that. So I mean, I think all fanboys have ruined sports talk. You know, Ticket, you know, he's a Jordan fanboy, a Kobe fanboy. He's ruined sports talk. Lamont is a LeBron fanboy. He ruins sports talk. Dreamers Pro is a Kobe fanboy. He ruins sports talk. Locker Room is a LeBron fanboy. He ruins sports talk. And Herm, you are culprit of being a Kobe fanboy as well, or a Jordan fanboy. I'm sorry. You ruin sports talk, Herm. What do you say to that?
Well, I do gotta agree with you. I'm gonna wait till he responds, but I do somewhat
No,
gotta
he's not
agree
gonna
with you.
respond. We bullied him into not, you know, speaking on it anymore. Well, go
Well,
ahead, Trunks.
I mean, you got a fair case and argument on both sides, really, to be honest with you. But more so that I think more so online and social media is somewhat destroyed how players can debate the selective, their favorite players more so than often. And we just got to, more so just critique their flaws of their games, how they won, who they went against, and just have, a good one-on-one debate.
Yeah.
Bring good topics in, bring good, you know, uh, shit. I don't even know, but I'm high as hell
Hey,
right now.
Trunks. You know what is lacking. You know what the conversations are lacking. It's lacking respect, right? So
But I think
you,
that's more so on social media because now everyone has a perspective. Everyone has their own agenda. Everyone has their own opinion, morals, and their own beliefs to say what and whenever they want about, especially about their favorite player or more so their team. So
yeah,
I think it's a mixture of fanboys and now just social media. That's it.
but what I'm saying is the conversation. So if you want to talk about, you know, because all of them are great, right? Like Jordan is a great. He's a fucking goat. Kobe's a goat. LeBron's a goat. Whoever you want to put in the conversation, they're all goats in their own right, but the conversations lack respect and they lack knowledge, right? So whereas LeBron fans, they want to poop on the stars before, you know, the players that came before, right? And Jordan fans want to poop on the players that came before him and also the players that came after. That's all I'm saying. So like we can have these conversations with at least somebody being able to acknowledge the greatness of all of the players, but still stand on why you think your player is the greatest of all time. Jordan is probably one of the most humble motherfuckers, especially when it comes to talking basketball. But his fan base are not, and it's the same thing for. I ain't gonna say LeBron is the most humble, but you know he has a respect for the greats, and I don't think his fan base does. So it is what it is.
Yeah, entirely agree. But this specific topic right here about you're talking about like how the NBA basically rigged it so Michael Jordan could win Defensive Player of the Year award. I really got to look into that. I don't truly know. I don't know if you have. You probably did. But if that's the case, then yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, this won't be the first time the NBA did something like this, and it won't be the last. So people got to keep the same intensity and energy. Where other times when the NBA gave awards for players, like personally, like last season, aka Joel Embiid, they gave him the MVP. They gave it to him. I was in complete utter shock when they gave him the MVP when he didn't even have the best record in the whole league. He was like the third seed in the East. He didn't even have the. I mean, he had a good scoring numbers, but that's basically it. He didn't have they just gave it to him. So this happened multiple times. So I don't want to hear this. Oh, they cheated him. They gave it to MJ so he can make him look like the best player in the world. Okay, they did the same thing for a lot of people. So that's the best thing I could say about that. I gotta look into it. I'm just talking off the mouth right now, but yeah. You can respond to that if you want to. I don't know if you're still here or not.
Man, y'all nigga crazy, man. I know these fanboys crazy. I'm sick on 'em.
Yeah, but was LeBron James giving his first ring? Come on, ticket. Come on, ticket. I ain't gonna lie, man. When he started that super team, I mean, at the same time, he won it. He deserved it
Who,
against
who deserved? Who deserved what?
the Miami Heat.
They didn't deserve this shit, man. Not again. Now, 2013, they earned it. 2013, they earned it now.
So they ain't earned it in okay. They earned it in
2013,
2012.
2012, they ain't earned it because they put them against some puppies, man. They know them puppies weren't ready, man. They know them puppies weren't ready. So
Uh,
they did right to take advantage of the puppies.
so did
Put
Hakeem
them pup.
Olajuwon? Did Hakeem Olajuwon deserve his ring against Shaq when it was his first time?
Oh yeah,
Shaq.
I mean, Shaq and them had a better team than Houston. Shaq and them choked, nigga. That's the difference. Shaq and them choked.
Mm,
Orlando was better top to bottom. So there's no excuse for them.
okay.
Yeah, you may got an excuse, but nah, hell no, no excuse for them.
Uh,
Yeah, man. But yeah, I finna get off of here.
all
Man, I
right.
appreciate y'all jumping on. I just want to touch on this because a lot of hoes don't want to touch on it because they avoid the real. But salute to
Yeah.
everybody. Y'all hit
Hold
that
up.
like button, man.
Let me say one thing. I did not get cooked in that debate with me and Lamont. I cooked him. He had his fanboys there, and I was double teamed. But I'm one man army, lonesome. I'm a lonesome. But another thing too about that, that's
Shout
all.
out to
It's gonna
my
take
nigga
time.
Alania, man. Shout
It's
out
going,
to the OG.
It's gonna take time. I give him like 2 years or 3 years, and he gonna flop. He gonna get kicked out the league, and I'm gonna be here for 3 years. Leave that. I ain't gonna die yet.
But I just want LeBron fanboys, y'all co-sign everything else with Gilbert Arenas. Co-sign this statement when he said LeBron was giving his first championship. Everybody know they gave it to him. Everybody know they didn't want him to go against the Spurs. They wanted him to go against them puppy Thunder kids. And they knew they went against the Spurs, he would have lost again. So I mean, that's all it was. So we knew it. Gil exposed it. Am I gonna take y'all word or Gil word? I'm taking Gil's word. So man, y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all not subscribe. Shout out to everybody that came in, man. Stop being fanboys and gawkers, man. Salute, man. I'm out.